Hey guys, welcome or welcome back. So as you can tell from the title, today I'm going to show you guys how I wax my armpits and my good sis down there. But of course I'm only going to show you guys my armpits. So this is how my armpits currently looking like. Yeah, they're not looking the best, but that's why you guys click on the video. So I'm going to show you guys the product that I use and how I do it myself. I'm not a professional. I just, from how long I've been doing it, I've learned what works for me. And of course, you know, I could get better, but for now, what I do, I like it. So I did shave 2 weeks ago, which is why I don't know if the camera picked it up, but I do have some small little bumps, and I did have like 2 or 3 razor bumps, like the really big ingrown razor bumps, but they went away. But anytime I do shave, I always get that result. So I don't typically shave my armpits unless I don't have any wax left, and I don't nair my armpits whatsoever, or my good sis down there. So yeah, so that's that. And the benefits I've realized with waxing, the color of my armpit is usually like the same color as my skin. You know, sometimes when you do shave, your armpits is usually like a darker color, and of course you get like razor bumps, ingrown hairs, and so on. And I've realized that ever since I started waxing, I don't really have those issues, so I like that. And the brand that I've only used this brand. I don't know about other brands. I know you could buy like the little small little beads, but this works for me. So I use the GG Brazilian hard wax. This is the only one I like to use. I've also used the all-purpose honey one from the same brand, and I've also used the all-purpose hard honey. Let me see the name of it. Yeah, all-purpose hard wax. So keep that in mind. So this one is the all-purpose honey. They also have one called all-purpose hard wax. The one that's called all-purpose hard wax, it has like the little honeycomb stick. I don't like this one. This one is half full. I don't like this one, and I don't like the all-purpose hard wax, because they're like so difficult for you to, well, for me to use. This is how this one looks like. This is the all-purpose honey. As you can see, it's like half full. I don't like to use this one, and the only reason why I bought it is because when I first started to wax myself, I didn't know there was a difference, because the first time I waxed, I bought 2 of the Brazilian and I ran out, so I went back to the store. I bought the all-purpose hard wax and I bought the all-purpose honey. I didn't know there was a difference in hard wax and soft wax. Went on YouTube and watched people that actually do this for a living, and that's how I know there was a difference. And I don't like using this. As you can see, I stopped using it. And the all-purpose hard wax, I used it up because it's like a different texture than this one, but my favorite one to use, if you are interested, is this one right here, the Brazilian body hard wax. Now I use this for my good sis down there and my armpits. I don't really know if you're supposed to use, I need a scissor. I don't really know if you're supposed to use like a different one for your armpits, but I'm the type of person, when I'm waxing, I don't want to be here taking forever. I want to just go. With this, I don't need the what is it called, the sheet that you put for you to, you know, peel off. That's with like the soft wax. That's with this one you would need it. This one, it gets hard and then you just peel it off. I really like this one, the all-purpose hard wax. The all-purpose hard wax, that one is like a milky type of color. This one, this is how this one looks like. And again, this is the only one I like to use for myself. Now I'm gonna just place it. I'm not gonna show it to you guys because yeah, this looks so janky. It has wax all over it, so I'm not gonna show that. So I'm gonna just let it melt, and then I'm gonna be back. So as it's melting and doing its thing, I am going to go ahead and take a nice shower to get all the dead skin off my body, so that when I wax, I don't have any issues. And that's how I like to do it, and I think that's how you're supposed to do it when you're clean, fresh out the shower, not, you know, dirty. So yeah, but again, as I've mentioned, I'm not a professional. That's just what I've done anytime I'm waxing my armpits and my good sis. So I'll be back when this is done melting and when I'm out of the shower. So the perfect consistency is like not too thick and not too runny, because if it's too runny, when you put it under your armpit, it's gonna be like a very thin layer where you can't really like peel it. And if it's too thick where it's not even warm anymore, you basically like defeat the purpose. I want to show you guys how it's looking, but again, the actual pot that it's in has so much wax and it doesn't look nice. You know, if you wax yourself, you know how they look. Let me take this off so I don't get wax on it. I'm gonna try to show you guys how it's looking. And since I've been doing this myself for like 2.5 years, I don't mind if it's not the perfect consistency. Oh, I was not even showing it. Ooh, okay. So as you can see, it's running. Ooh, it's running, and it literally just fell in my hand. So this consistency, I'm gonna just let it dry so I could just dump it in there. This consistency right here, you could leave it a little bit so that I could get a little bit more like harden a little bit, but I don't mind it like this. And when it's that type of consistency, it's not too hot. Like when it's super runny, it's way too hot for you to apply it on your skin. I always use a toner, not this one, but this is the one I have right now. So any toner would work. Okay, this is how I apply it. And you got to make sure you get all of the hair. This is not the correct stick, but this is what I have. And I know some people, like, they don't use the same stick to like reapply wax, but I'm the only one that use it, like, so I don't see the issue. So if you're thinking about that, saying why am I using the same stick, it's because it's mine. So that's why. And you just want to make sure you are applying it everywhere that has that you can see hair. Okay, so this is how it's looking. Now I'm just gonna let it harden and then I'll be back. Okay, so now as you can see, it is dry. So now I'm gonna just peel and just hold it taut and just peel. I'm gonna show you guys how much hair came out. And my hand's kind of sweaty. Okay, so look at this. All the little hair bulb, and this is the bigger one. This is the other one. You can see it better here. So now let me see if I have to do it again. I'm gonna see if it took off all the hairs, and if it did, then we don't have to do it again. So this is how it's looking like. I do have some like spot where it kind of bled a little, but that's fine. I'm not worried about that. So I see I have 2 little hairs down here. I guess I didn't put like where I'm touching, I guess I didn't put any wax on them. Those I'm just gonna pluck them out. Oh, I have my razor right here. Well, my tweezer right here. I'm just gonna pluck them out right now. Okay, so for the most part, I did get all of them. I usually would go over it again with another layer, but I don't need to because I got majority of them, and the ones I didn't get, I plucked them out and I really can't see anymore. So this is how this one is looking like from far, and this is this one that I still need to wax. So this is this one. I'm gonna do this one off camera, and this is this one. Yeah, so that's the difference. Okay, so yeah, I'm done. Let me show you guys both armpits. So this is the right and this is the left, and then this is the right. It's like somewhere over here. If this is nasty, I don't know what to tell you. You know, this was a wax video, so you should know what you're getting yourself into. And this is the one I took off on camera. This one's kind of like hard as hell now. So I didn't have that much hair, but I did have a good amount still. So I am done. I showed you guys how both armpits are looking like. I definitely like the result. They are pretty, they're not, I don't know, I feel as if they're looking pretty red on camera, but they're not that bad. And the more you wax, your hair get thinner. I have very coarse, thick hair, so I do notice that when I wax more, when the hair grows back, it's very thin and fine. And like if I run out of wax, like I mentioned earlier, and I have no choice but to shave, it comes back the normal way, which is very thick and coarse. So keep that in mind. But that's all I have to share with you guys for this video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel and watching another one. You guys know I definitely appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.